EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Sunshine State and Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Are over. It's now a 4-week sprint to the finish, and we are underway here in Week 15. And they will elect to not bring this one out, as our first drive will begin at the 25. Going to the air right away, Lawrence. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Got to hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early second and long. Here's Lawrence to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Lawrence. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Play action. It's Lawrence. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Hearns, the man in motion right.
Take right open. 13 loop.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big man rumble. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Let's go.
That's good for a Jaguars.
Easy. Read up 24.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. We saw a lot of that a week ago defensively from him. AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Just always seems to be around the football.
I like your observation there. Understands the game, understands positioning, can put himself in the right spot, and then make a play on the football.
And this is going to be intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the 1st down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach, and probably his agent too, saying, get out of bounds, man, don't do that.
He's going to look deep down the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. This offense, Charles, we've talked about how well they played all season, sitting now at 13-0 and a finish line for a perfect regular season. That's in sight. Some in the media this week were pointing back to the 07 Patriots. Of course, remember, they finished the regular. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Here's Jackson to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. His his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Jaguars nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. You look at this Baltimore defense. They were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
Right.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. And they'll try and throw for it to Lawrence. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll run on 1st down. It's Rice. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. Rice. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Jackson. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Complete. This is Lewis. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. Again, it's Lawrence. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Now Lawrence. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Ravens will take over possession here up at the 44.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good pickup there, a 22.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. What's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Jackson now. Throw left side complete. That's Rice. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. On second down, Jackson. And in for the Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Ravens have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 21-0.
Ravens 21, Jaguars nothing.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
On the jump.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 score.
Oh, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But, Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go over the line.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. 37 yards. And the Ravens continue to pull away here in this first half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This taken in right around the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Their own 18-yard line.
Hey, lion.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Lawrence will throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
In motion right is Smith.
11, Agate.
Now Lawrence on 1st down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
The throw over the middle taken in. He's to the 15. Touchdown Jaguars. A big play there.
And the Jaguars are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. Now Lewis selects to return it. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. That's complete to Sharp. And out across midfield down to the 45. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. This is caught inside the 15. Trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 44 yards. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Ravens are able to add on to that lead. Tucker with the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half.
35. Jaguars 7.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fighting through at the 25. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Now, last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd and 1, it's Lawrence. And he coughed it up. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Throw left side, completion to Rice. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Buying time to his left.
Throw downfield going to be taken in by Jackson.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
That's not one you see often, illegal touching, and unfortunately for them, CD, it wipes away a big play.
Yeah, you just can't step out of bounds and be the first one to touch it when you come back in. That'll draw a flag every time.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson.
That is caught.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Jackson to Andrews on that one. 1st down, Baltimore.
And the Ravens first down.
They'll try the left side. It's Rice.
Down to the 22-yard line.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Taken down at the 22-yard line. 4 yards on the
On 2nd down, here's Jackson.
and 6.
They're looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to get the football back at their own 17.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Inside the 10.
And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there.
His 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half.
And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. Well, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
And now here is another interception.
And the Ravens will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. After the interception, here's Jackson. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Play action. Now Jackson. And he finds a man on the crossing route. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. His pass caught at the 4. Touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens will extend their lead here just before halftime. Tucker with the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half.
49. Jaguars 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
at their own 17-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Easy, read
And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this.
And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Ravens ready to receive it. And they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side. Coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Now Jackson on second down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And they're going to speed things up here.
Jackson going to change things up a bit.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Jags are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to convert on third and short yardage with a gain of 4.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
Right back to him on first down. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And this will be a Jaguars first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run, and that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11.
Now Lawrence to throw.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So in Raven territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Lawrence.
Flushed out right.
And Lawrence going to smartly hit the deck here as he is able to pick up the first down in the process.
Hey, Jupiter, 11.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. Touchdown, Jaguars! From a yard out.
And the Jags are able to at least get 1 score back.
Extra point splits the uprights, so they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Now Lewis selects to return it. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10.
Being chased out left.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
But you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action from Jacksonville.
Throwing is Jackson.
And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Jackson on 1st down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. This time Jackson will throw it.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 25-yard line. Here's Jackson.
That one caught by Rice.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, this 7 now on 2nd and goal. Now Jackson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Here's Jackson to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Rice. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Ravens are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Their own 18-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers.
And my goodness, another interception. And the Ravens are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Play action. It's Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
To throw is Jackson. And in for the Ravens touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown of the night. And the Ravens add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Tucker with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And they're going to start at a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Lawrence's throw complete there to Smith.
It's a big play for the Jaguars. 43 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted.
And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 16. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this one. He's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now Jackson on 1st down. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Ravens are closing in on a 14-0 record as they extend their lead.
Tucker now to add the point after. Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Ravens 70, Jaguars 14.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Lisa 24.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Lawrence. Flush to his right. This is Smith with the ground. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the 4th quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
11, Agate. Here we go.
Now Lawrence. This is complete. Finds his man Hearns. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Lawrence will throw. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Hey, here we go, baby. Here we go.
Now Lawrence to throw on 2nd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. They'll try to run this one in. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
It's now 4th down.
Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence. And this is caught. Well, they get run back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Lawrence and the Jags offense staying out there. They'll go for 2 here.
Here we go.
They'll try and throw for it. And he will get into the end zone as the deficit moves from really bad to slightly less than really bad.
Jaguars 22.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. Now Lewis selects to return it. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
On 3rd down, Rice. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
1st down, Ravens.
Now it's Jackson. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted.
Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game. The self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
Take right open. 13, Lou.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence.
And he hits his target, the tight end Lewis. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Now Lawrence on first down.
Smith catches left side. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 11-yard line.
But to throw again is Lawrence.
Flushed out right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
It's caught right side, it turns. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to make it 4th down. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll try and run for it. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Red on red.
Jaguars
Hey, I'm
take over
going.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
And that is incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Lisa 24.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, smash. Sink right. Hey, kill. 11. Let's go, 52. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
This is caught. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down. So we'll have to see what that's about. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over.